in the studio with Balinda Micos. We are here today with celebrity makeup artist Tony Acey. How are you today?
I'm fabulous, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for being in the studio with us.
It's my pleasure.
We're talking today about makeup.
Yes.
Okay, we know that you do airbrush. Tell us the difference between airbrush and traditional makeup.
Well, the primary difference between airbrush makeup and traditional makeup is that airbrush makeup, of course, is being applied with an actual airbrush tool. So therefore, it's tiny, tiny little drops of makeup being sprayed on the skin. So it's a more natural finish, and it's not as heavy. It's very lightweight versus traditional makeup that can tend to be a little bit heavier.
It's quicker, too.
And it's much quicker,
saves you time as
faster,
a makeup artist.
more efficient, and it's flawless.
Flawless,
yes,
exactly.
yes.
Every woman wants that flawless.
Absolutely.
You've been doing, makeup for a while, and what advice how can you guide women as far as where you should start with your makeup? Like for me, I'm all over the place. Like when I go put makeup on,
Right.
I have no direction because I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
I don't. So what direction can you give them? Maybe you should start with your eyes first, or maybe you should, what direction can you give them?
Well, first you want to start with, a good clean canvas. So making sure that your skin is, nice and prepped for your makeup. Understanding your skin type is very important too, whether it be dry, oily, normal, or combination, because then you can find the right products for your skin type.
Right.
So once you understand your skin type and know your skin type, then you can prep your skin with the right type of moisturizer. So if your skin is oilier, then you'll want an oil-free moisturizer. If your skin is dry or combination skin, you might need a little bit heavier moisturizer.
Right.
Something that's water-based is still good, even if your skin is drier. You don't necessarily need it to be oil-based to get that emolliency that you're seeking. Once you've prepped your skin, then you want to go into like a concealer to highlight underneath your eyes or in your T-zone to help bring out your features, and also cover those little bags that
Right.
we sometimes tend to get,
Right.
and then go right into your foundation.
Wow, that's good advice there. I think I'm going to write my notes down and take that. Contact Tony Acey.
Yes.
How would we do that?
You can visit me on the web at www.tonyacey.com. That's TONIACEY.com. And of course, you can pick up a copy of my book, Makeup Facts. It's available at lulu.com, which is LULU.com. Okay.
Tony, I want to thank you so much
You're
for being
so
here
welcome.
with us. She is so fabulous.
Oh,
She is
thank
so
you.
fabulous. Tony Acey in the studio. This is her latest work. It is definitely, you want to check her out. We'll be right back with you in the studio. You're in the studio with Balinda Micos. We are here with actor, singer, Ricky Brown.
Hey,
how are you today?
Nice to meet you.
An actor and singer as well, Gami. How are you?
All right.
Thanks for being in the studio with us today. Okay, we're going to be talking about acting and music and all that fun stuff.
Okay.
Now, you have an album, Man Up. Tell us a little bit about the music that you have on there.
Man Up, I tried to come from a standpoint of giving people substance, something to listen to that actually speaks about the community that we're in. I tried to make some uplifting songs. I got love songs on there, party songs. I just tried to stay away from songs that would only put people in a box that a certain amount of people can listen to. So I tried to make it for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
You wrote all the material that's on there, correct? Or
Yeah,
did you?
yeah, I wrote and arranged all the songs that's on the album. I think I got like 13 on it right now. Yeah.
How long did it take you to write that album?
I actually did it in a month. Yeah.
In 1 month? The whole
Yeah.
album? How many songs on there?
It's 13.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's called talent. Much talent, much talent. And Godfather, you have the Godfather, actually, of hip-hop. Tell us a little bit about that. And you wrote all the music as well, correct? Okay, so where did your inspiration come from with that album?
Really a lot of life experience, I was kind of like brought up in the church, so the music on there is going to be, it's kind of street, but it's going to be some spiritual stuff on there too. It's not just club music.
Right.
My strongest strength is versatility. Yeah.
Right. So hip hop, pretty much.
Yeah.
Right. R&B, That's a great combination. Now, you actually have a debut on his album, like
Yeah.
5 songs on there. You're
Yeah,
singing.
yeah, I did the
How
choruses
did all
on
that
like
happen?
5.
How did you two hook up with that?
Well, it goes back a while. We was little bad little kids, you know what I'm saying, in high school, and we used to always talk about like, yo, man, we finished high school in Augusta, Georgia. He's from Augusta, Georgia, and I'm from
Okay.
California, and I moved down there, and we hooked up, you know, in the same neighborhood, and we always talked about it, like, yo, we gonna make this. And I mean, from where we are now to what we started with, the little beat machine
Right.
and the 4-track, you know what I'm saying? We done came a long way. But that's how we hooked
A
up.
long way, right?
Yes.
A long
yes,
way,
A
a long
long
way.
way, man.
Wow, wow. Well,
Yeah.
you're still keeping it going.
Trying, man.
You're not giving up. Now, Ricky, I ain't going to escape from you because you were in Tyler Perry's Daddy's Little Girls.
Yeah.
All right, and a bunch of other stuff, Consequences,
Cocaine
Diaries,
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that. Tell us a little bit more about your acting experience as far as like how you got into it, while you're still in the game. You know?
Well, I was actually recording with a guy named Crenshaw Heights Productions at the time, and his uncle had something to do with Stomp the Yard, and it was called Steppin' back then. And I went to the movie set, and I was just trying to be an extra. Well, I didn't get seen in the movie.
Right.
But at that movie, a guy was like, yo, I like your look. Give me a call. And that led to one thing, and I met this lady named Hattie Lemon, and she had told me, she was like, go try out for Daddy's Little Girls. And I'm like, I ain't gonna get on this movie, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I walked up in there, I'm thinking there's gonna be a line wrapped around the corner.
Right.
I get there, man, ain't nobody there. And they was like, yo, Thug, I want you to play a thug in the movie. I'm like,
Wow.
okay, well, we can run that. So it was pretty much extra work. I had like 8 or 9 scenes in there, and I was one of the bad guys up under Gary Sturgis, which played Joe in the movie. And it went from there, and I started realizing, I was like, man, I can actually do this.
You got talent.
And then the next offer I had was Cocaine Diaries, and then I called Goff. I was like, yo, man, we can take this music and this acting, and we can, you know what I'm saying, make it work.
Right.
Let's do it.
Right.
And it just started going from there. It was like just momentum started building. And we actually been doing a lot of work with the acting, but we took like the last 4 months off to try to focus for
Wow.
09 on the album.
Right. You guys, how can listeners check you out? Check you guys out.
You can go to www.myspace.com/Ricky Brown Sings, and I have a couple songs on there for you to preview. You can also reach me at 678-768-6430 for shows or for any engagements where you might like for me to perform my music at this time.
All right. Gaffer?
And for me, it's myspace.com/Gaffergammon. And phone number 678-755-3708. Just give me a call no matter where you are. I'm giving these away free.
Okay,
Just
then.
so you can
Free.
buy the second album. Free. The
Free.
Godfather of Hip Hop